Welcome back to History Unveiled. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jordan. In our last episode, we explored the King Crane Commission and the potential for U.S. support of the Palestinian liberation movement. Today, we'll dive into how the rise of Christian Zionism countered that influence.
Let's start with the Arabists. These diplomats aim to align U.S. policy with the aspirations of the Arab world, including the Palestinians. However, their influence was gradually undermined.
Exactly. The pro-Zionist Jewish and Christian lobbies began to work together even before 1948. What do you think motivated this coalition?
It was largely driven by a new generation of Christian Zionists who gained followers through powerful sermons on radio and television. They presented a compelling narrative that framed support for Zionism as a religious duty.
These missionaries, initially seen as liberators from colonialism, shifted their focus to promoting American Christianity as the guiding light for new nations. But they often misrepresented the local populations.
Right. Edward Earle, a Princeton professor, criticized this in 1929, stating, "If American opinion has been uninformed, misinformed, and prejudiced, the missionaries are largely to blame." How do you think this distorted view affected American perceptions of the Middle East?
It created a narrative that ignored the rights of the local people. Missionaries described Palestine in ways that reflected their disappointments rather than the reality on the ground.
Like the missionaries, early Zionists often viewed the local population as either an exotic spectacle or an inconvenience. This lack of recognition of Palestinian rights laid the groundwork for future conflicts.
Absolutely. The Zionist movement's initial disinterest in the local population allowed it to gain support from those Christian Zionists who shared similar views. How significant do you think this alliance was for U.S. policy?
Before World War II, Zionism was still gaining traction among American Jews, but the war catalyzed a rapid shift in identity and support for Zionism.
That's a key point. The events of the war highlighted the urgency for a Jewish homeland, and this transformation in the American Jewish community was pivotal. What implications did this have for U.S. foreign policy?
It meant that American Jews became a more organized and influential force, advocating for policies that aligned with Zionist goals, further complicating the U.S. stance on Palestine.
Today, we've seen how the rise of Christian Zionism and the misrepresentation of local populations shaped American perceptions and policies towards the Middle East.
Exactly. As we reflect on these historical dynamics, it's clear that they continue to influence contemporary issues in the region. What lessons do you think we should take from this history?
Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to tune in next time as we continue to explore the complex narratives surrounding Zionism and its impact on modern geopolitics.